Yo, it's your boy Zeta, bringing you guys some fighting game information today, guys. All right, so I got a little bone to pick with you guys. So I have a few people out here in this world saying that they don't like fighting games. Now, that in itself is not a problem, right? But going actively out of your way to not play fighting games is something I'm confused about, guys. I'm just a little bit confused. So honestly, I think a lot of people misinterpret what a fighting game is, right? So when I say fighting game, most people think about the Street Fighters, the Tekkens, the Killer Instincts, the Mortal Kombats, the Blaze Blues and Guilty Gears. But that's not completely accurate. So honestly, today here I'm talking to you guys about this fighting game. So in order to play fighting games, you don't necessarily have to want to play something that is a traditional fighting game. So what I mean by traditional fighting game, for those of you who don't understand what I'm talking about, is a 2D fighting game. So like Street Fighter, you only can move back, forward, you can jump up, or you can crouch down, right? You can move in any of those four directions or a combination of both directions, right? So up, forward, jump back, crouching, walk forward in Tekken and things like that. Those are not the only types of fighters that exist in this world. So let's say you don't like combos, right? Let's say you don't like learning long combos. We have Gundam Versus. Gundam Versus is a game that I feel like does not get its day in the sun enough. Gundam Versus is like one of the best arena fighters that you will ever play. And you don't even have complex combos. So really a lot of the time what you're doing in Gundam is you're fighting for positioning. So Gundam, for the guys who don't know about it, is an anime with mechs and sometimes politics. The game, however, some of the craziest fights you will ever see in this side of the FGC, right? So you have like the 2v2 battles, you got the dashing one way, the boosting the other way, the short little combos that you're done mostly with one button. You have some really cool supers, some really cool special moves. And it's really not that hard execution-wise. The hard part, I feel like, is the neutral or learning how to navigate this game, right? So how to navigate around, how to dodge when they're about to shoot at you, how to get a good shot on them without them shooting you, things like that, right? So honestly, I think that game fits for a lot of people who don't like combos, right? Like you just want to always be in the action. That's something that will work for you, I feel like. Also, let's say you don't like learning hard inputs, right? So we have quite a few games that are like that. A lot of people don't really talk about them as much. I mean, the biggest one that most people know of is Smash Bros. Now that is very movement heavy. That is like one end of the spectrum right now. That is very movement heavy. You have to learn like wave landing and all those different things. But it's a fun time because literally you know all of your Smash characters. You know Mario, you know Link. They just added Sora and things like that. That's really, really cool, honestly. And it's not talked about quite enough. However, let's say you're on the other end of the spectrum. So let's say you don't like having to learn a lot of tech to get into a fighter, right? One game that just came out is Demon Slayer Hinokami Kabutan Chronicles, or Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles, or whatever. Demon Slayer has been one of the games I have been playing quite a bit ever since the release. The online, however, is not so hot, but the gameplay is very fun. It's like really, really cool. You really take control of like two characters, 2v2 teams. You're doing a lot of like pressing the square button to do your regular attack. You have triangle for all of your special attacks. So you only have to really worry about those two to attack with. Guards on your, well, on default controls, it's on the R1 button or the right bumper button. You have your little evade on circle, and then you have jump on X. It's not that hard, right? Like I said, most combos are done with one of the few buttons, right? You also have an assist on the other side that can extend your combos. But it's nothing like too complicated, right? Now, this brings me to my next point, right? Don't let someone tell you your fighting game is not serious, okay? So I know a lot of people don't get into certain fighting games because someone's like, oh, that game's for babies, man. That game's not a real game. Now, at the end of the day, I feel like all games have some type of mechanical depth to them. They're all a little bit different in each aspect. You may be good at one, but you may not be good at the other. Let's say your friend is amazing at like Street Fighter. You take him to Naruto though, or Demon Slayer, whatever game you want to say, right? For the Arena Fighter side, you whoop them up, right? That's your game. That's okay. There's no such thing as a not real game, right? People were telling Smash this forever, and then what happened? Smash took over Evo 1 year. Remember? Smash took over Evo. They got the spot, like, because they were fighting over the spot. So really, it's all up to you. It's all up to you to determine what you feel like you should play. And honestly, I think I should link each of these communities. So I'll link the Gundam Discord. I'll link the Demon Slayer Discord. Demon Slayer has been going crazy on my timeline, right? So they've been finding tech. They dropped 2 new characters in the last week. They have a few tournaments coming up, so you can see some gameplay there of see which if you like it or not. But yeah, like I said, not all fighting games are for everyone, right? So consider what's for you. I know I like anime fighters a lot. I'm not really a Street Fighter player. I like anime fighters. I play a little bit of Tekken, a little bit of Smash here and there. But definitely, like, find your genre. Find what fits you. Don't let anyone tell you what you like, all right? But anyway, guys, let me know down below. Do you not like fighting games, like, just because they're hard, or do you not like fighting games because of the characters? Do you not like fighting games because of, you know, the neutral, the situations like that, the pressure of tournaments and things like that, or the community even? Just let me know in the comments below. I mean, I feel like there's really a fighting game for literally everyone in this world, so it's up to you to find yours. But anyway, this has been your boy Zetaslow, bringing you guys some fighting game information. Stay tuned for the next videos. Until then, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay groovy, y'all. Alright, we out of here. Peace.